Oh, this is a long way down. Should be friendly, right? Our first factory design. And phase 1 is ready to go. So this is where I accidentally fell into the cave. This is not actual footage when I accidentally jumped into it, but it was something in the vicinity of this. And yeah, it was pretty scary and confusing, but I managed to get the best out of it. First of all, I did some mining, find some mycelia. Thought I could get out of this cave this way, but when I took a step forward and found that this is poisonous gas and it's eventually going to kill me, I decided to go back and see what's on the other side of the cave, picking up more mycelia on the way, admiring the scenery, and this is kind of a nice cave. And reaching the end, I finally see something shining over there. Got my hands on more wood and some mushrooms here. And when I decided to take a closer look, I found the giant spider, of course, which wasn't friendly. Who knew? Now, I don't know if I bugged it or if he decided to play along with me, but it was a fairly easy fight. And this is my first SAM node. And what to do when you find a SAM node? Well, you kind of decided to start mining it, but instead of doing it by hand, I decided to deploy a few miners here. Should make my job easy. I think I'm gonna go with more. 4, 5, 6. And until they finish mining and I'm avoiding more poisonous cloud, decided to jump around and gather that summer slope right there. So a few steps here, feel like Mario. Am I going to be able to reach it from here? I think so. I see it over there. Yep, there you go. Another summer slope joins our collection. Now, let's finish for our little miners to excavate this SAM ore. And I'm gonna need to figure out a way out of this cave because there's no apparent way. And I think I'm gonna go with ramps. So watch me get creative here. I think I'm gonna set it right over here. Should go up to the soup, right? Not this way. I need to go up. Let's try that again. Okay. Remove this one. Cool. Now let's continue pushing upwards. And I think that should be it. I can already see the light. Finally I got out. Not gonna lie, this took me a while to build these ramps. I mean, look how far down I was. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm done with this cave. So let's see what else is around here. Don't worry, I pick up the miners. I got all the SAM I needed. And let's get back to research. With all that SAM we found around, it's time to poke around this resource theory in the alien technology.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the
Damn, I
resource
need
scanner.
pipes for this.
In its dormant state, it is...
Let's build a storage box. I need to store all my minerals here so I don't mix them up with my other stuff in the main box. Should keep things organized for a while. Now let's grab all the excess cable we have lying around here. And I think I'm gonna grab some wire also. Let's check it out. Do I have an over surplus of wire? Yeah, I think we have enough. I want to grab all these and get them to my awesome thing to print some tickets. So let's zip line all the way out there. This is my awesome thing here. Standing idle, doing nothing. And let's dump all our surplus here, because the awesome thing you can't feed it directly in the storage container or some bells going in it. You can't just put things in it by hand, so I'm gonna dump it all in the storage container. They will automatically feed it. Let's go start animation. Let's see here. Are we printing points? Yep. Perfect. We have 3. Time to buy the ladder. This is gonna be a very useful item to explore it, because we can just climb things without limit. We can go up, up and away, and it only costs us rods. Alright, let's see, where is it? Nope, nope, not here. Is it all the way down there? Yep, ladder, perfect. Alright, so I made a big ladder so I could get up on this cliff and procure this Mercer sphere, which was taunting me from the beginning.
7 hours later.
Time to go back home and start doing some research. But until then, let's build this nifty little object called the object scanner. Okay, now let's see how to use this thingy. I think we need to equip it first, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go all the way out here. And yeah, definitely need to equip it. Alrighty. So, Mercer spheres. Looks like nothing in sight. I press left mouse click, I can just select something else, right? Okay, let's play some slugs. Oh, there's a slug nearby. Oh, it points the direction. Okay. Oh, I can see the slug is the yellow one over there. I think this is pretty easy to use. Right, summer stop, nothing in sight. Bellberry, yeah. Beryl, not yet. No Mercer spheres. Okay, so let's do some research. I'm gonna let Ada do all the talking until I research everything, so enjoy the conversations.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it. That was a physics joke. This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet. Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission.
Okay, let's grab some rotors and some screws and unlock this gun. Where was it? Here. Yep, there we go. Oh, need more screws. Okay, got the screws. Let's research the gun. Nice. Okay, we can unlock more inventory slots. That's gonna be useful.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Alright, enough. Thank you very much for that. Let's unlock this power pole markdown. This will allow more connections to a pole. And the other
Power
stuff
pole
are
Mark
quite
II
limited
unlocked.
on materials.
This provides additional power connections compared to the power pole Mark I.
Yep, kind of much more there. Let's see under mycelia tree, we can unlock the gas mask.
Research completed. Gas mask and filter unlocked. Mycelia fabric is highly absorbent, making it more effective at toxic gas filtration than the standard issue Pioneer helmet. A pleasant pine scent is included. Gas filters require regular replacement for optimal safety.
Of course, the consumable. So let's select here a reward from our finished scans. Gas screw should be really nice, and I'm not sure about either of these ones. I think this can be cool, right? 5 per minute with only sheets and screws in. I mean, they require less screws. I don't know what to say about this one. Yeah, I'm gonna select it. I don't like the fused wire. Okay, we're building the gas mask. And I think we have one for the gas filter. Perfect. Okay, let's unlock the air limiter.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Okay, let's do our purple slug. Now we can scan it with our
Research completed.
scanner.
Purple power
Yes.
slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a
Synthetic
significant amount of
shards.
potential energy stored.
Okay,
It is a good thing
Time
Fix-It does
crystals.
not wait.
right, let me show this very fast. This is my small production line here to make Ethereum wire. So, nothing crazy. Container filled with ore, doing ingots, and the ingots going to quick wire. Easy and practical setup, right? And after many hours of exploration later, we finally reached our first quartz node. And of course, I'm gonna use miners and mine some quartz from it, because we have a few research nodes that we must unlock using quartz and other silica, I believe, which is made from quartz if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And with that being said, it's time to craft the Blade Runners. Okay, can we equip them on our legs? Of course we can. Now let's see. Oh, we can jump now. Oh man, these are very cool. I wish I knew about these things earlier. And with a zip line and parachute and blade runners, I think we can move around very fast now. Should make exploration a whole lot easier. Look at that jump distance. Man, this is amazing. Let's see what else can we research here.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity. Research completed.
Now let's see what the tickets output is. 16 tickets. Okay. Let's see what I can buy. Conveyor mount. That looks nice. Think I'm gonna buy all the conveyor stuff. Not sure about the outlets. Gonna get back later. Let's see here. Nothing too crazy. Paint stuff. Concrete foundation. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this one. Think there was one more available, right? There we go, the asphalt one. Nothing too crazy here. I think we can go with some railings. Customize things a bit. Should look nice. Let's see here, 7. Can buy more stuff. Let's get the asphalt on. Where was it? Nope. Oh, there you go. Alrighty. So I have 5 left to go. I think I'm gonna go buy stairs. Yeah, let's get some stairs. Okay, checkout time. With all that useful items bought, it's time to build our factory, which is going to be right down here. So let's start making our first pillar for the foundation. Need to get used to these blade runners. I jump a lot more further than I would like, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the line this way. If I can line it up properly. Come on, why is this so hard? Let's place a block up here. I think I'm gonna go with the 1 meter one foundation. There we go, and click. Perfect. Now it's time to zoom them. Vertical default. No, come on, zoom. Here we go. All the way out there. All the way out here. Okay, so I changed the asphalt to concrete one. Ignore the cow for now. Let me show you what I designed in my Satisfactory modeler. So this is the app, the modeler, which is available for free on Steam. And with this app I will start designing my factories before I build them, so I know approximately which constructors and all other tools I require. And as you can see here, I already set up a basic schematic here that would output 4 smart plating per minute. And we need 2 assemblers for that, one more for smart plating, one more for rotors, some constructors, and all of our schematics will require 2 ore miners, normal nodes, one with 36 output, one with 57. And now, as you can see, we can modify the clock speeds here because I needed 1.5 constructor here. And yeah, you can't really build 1.5 constructor, so I'm just gonna overclock on, so it's gonna give us the output we need to make our plates and transform them into smart plating afterwards. So let's get building. Now that all our planning and floor is done, it's time to get building. I want to start from all of the way out there with some assemblers. Where are they? Nope, not here. Organization, no. Production, there we go, assemblers. So first I want to lay one starting there, but why can't I build it? Missing, I need some rotors. Okay, I'll be right back with the rotors. Now that we have all the materials we need, it's time to lay them down. So we need 4 of them. I'm gonna start to place 2 here and move on with the rest of the setup. Okay, and let's build some constructors also. I need one more assembler there, but I wanna see how I can fit in all the constructors and do all the belts for them. And let's see here. I want to do something crazy with this floor horse here. I want to move all my belts underneath. So that's going to be output from smart plating and rotors, and I need to bring all that output into these assemblers, which will make us smart plating. Yeah, looks about right. Let's build some elevators also. I mean lifts. So this is how it's looking underneath. Now I just need to build the lifts on this underfloor, my logistics floors, as other YouTubers call it. And I want to connect all of them right down here somehow. So one output from there, input from there, and one input from there. They need to be splitted from there, like so. So I'm not gonna lie, that splitter took a while to build. It's hard to build the splitter levitating in the air, but you just need to use a, how do I call this, conveyor ceiling mount, build a splitter near it, and then you can just remove the mount and all is going to be fine. So finished all the mounts layout. So my belts don't look suspended in the air. Just need to add one more here. Okay, now it's looking proper. So I have all the inputs for the assemblers, which are going to make smart plating, done. Let's build some stairs here. Don't want to run all the way out there to get on my ramp. Let's do a 4-1. Can we click it? There we go. Let's zoom it down. Perfect. Yeah, I need to get used to these blade runners. I keep jumping over my initial landing spot. And here I made the mistake trying to squeeze all of these together, which is impossible. So this is my first layout. These are going to do the plates for one of the assemblers, and I just need to remove that one so I can fit a belt through it and build another row of constructors, because I can't really manage the belts underneath or on top that easy as I planned. So I'm just going to build one more row of constructors here, which isn't a biggie. You just need to line it up with the other one. So build one more next to it, line it up properly. Perfect. So this is going to be my second row, which is going to make more screws because I need another screw input. And I think that should be it. We need to add one more there next to it. Can we do it by air? Nope. Okay, I'm going to need to extend our platform out here. Let's see, get it from here. Come on. That's far enough, and to the end right there. Alrighty, now let's add our second constructors here. Perfect. Now I just need to make a merger, add some belts, and fit these assemblers. So let's position ourselves in the middle of the input, get a merger out here. Should be fine like this, I think. Yep, okay. And feed it in the assembler. Cool. That wasn't hard, was it? Okay, let's select some recipes. And we still need to do rods for this one. So let's see from above. Okay, screws and plates going in this side, and the other side is doing screws. We just need to build our rod machine. But before we do that, I need to organize some belts underneath because they're in the way. So let me show you. I added a second layer of belts. So now they're more organized and neat, and they don't get in my way with my other belts that I need to run under here, and lifts and splitters, mergers and all that. So yeah, turned out nice. Now I saw here a little problem that's killing my OCD. That constructor wasn't aligned up properly. So now we're going to line it up with the other ones, feed the belt in it, and that's it. Looks proper now. Time to get the miners up and running. Just gonna show you how I laid the first one. I mean, but nothing much to lay. You just need to orient it somehow proper to your base. Run some belt to your smelters, and that's it. Shouldn't be hard. So let me show you here. Everything is done. Just need to build some power poles and connect everything up, because all of these machines require power, obviously. So I'm going to try to make them in rows and columns so they're somehow organized and don't make a spaghetti out of it. Also, you need to power up the miners out here. So yeah, right in the corner there, can you do that? Yep, let's connect these two together like so. And now bring a pole out here, try to center it as proper as we can. Should be right there. And I'm going to need one more at the end here, there, and connect our third miner to it. Perfect. Now let's get all the factory connected to the miners as well. So let's grab a wire from this one all the way out there. Perfect. Looking nice. Now I connected the factory to my production plant, which took a while because I had to route the cable up here from some weird reason. I can't remember, but I did it. So this is my factory waiting for products to process. And let's get up here and see if everything is going as planned. So miners are mining, obviously. All that ore is getting smelted in the smelters, as you can see here. Divided them so I load balance the stuff, but why are these red? I need to power them up for just a sec. There we go. Now. Okay, everything is running smoothly. Not all the way up and up as I wanted. I mean, I think the belts are still piling up, but expected it to be all green and don't have delays in it. So let's see what's underneath. Everything is running smoothly here. Maybe just my machine may need time to ramp up and build the productions. You can see a rotor flying around down there. So yeah, everything looks fine. I think we have a problem here. Let's see. Yep, 87% efficiency. We're not getting enough screws in, but I'm making enough screws. So we need 100 per minute, and I'm making Oh, I see what's going on. This is a Mark 1 belt. We need a Mark 2 belt. Okay, and if we need one there, we're going to need one there also. Yep, we have the same problem here, so let's upgrade this belt as well. Come on, can do it. There. Perfect. Now we have Mark 2 belts. So, well, it's looking fine. I think it's going to need a while to catch up with my new adjustments here, but everything is flowing properly here. Now let's take care of our output. So I need to merge these two assemblers here and take the output to the elevator. So I'm going to need a merger here. Let's put it in the middle like so. And let's get it all belted up. Not in the middle. My bad. The assembler is not lined up. There. Make it straight. Good. And now, that's not good. How do I get it down there? I think I'm gonna make a hole. Let me think about it for a minute. And now that dinner has completed and I'm all fed up in real life, I've decided I'm going to make a floor hole here. No, from here, there we go. Right in the middle. And manage the output from down there. So, click here, pick it up, and let's get down there and finish setting it up. When you make conveyor holes, you need to build and lift on each side of the hole, like so. Now let's build it down here and get a belt all the way out there to my elevator input, which doesn't quite reach. I'm gonna need to build it into steps. So, man, this is wobbly. Come on, be straight, like so. There you go. And I'm going to build the second half. Does it now? Yep. Nice. All straight angles. I don't know. Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? I don't know if I should keep it. Nah, let's delete it. There we go. Let's manual feed all the plates in the elevator. Now, let's start doing the belt from out here. No, I think I'm gonna drop the straight angle. It's killing me here. Let's go with the curtain. Like that. Okay. And hook it up to our lift. There we go. Hey, it looks more proper now. And not actually proper, but it looks cool, doesn't it? So remember when I upgraded my belt there, turns out it had more parts. It wasn't just a single a straight belt with one continuous belt run. So I have to upgrade these remaining two parts here because one of my assemblers was still lacking production and all my plates were starting to build up and my factory went yoo-hoo. So yeah, fix that mistake. This should go to 100%. Yeah, it's already climbing. And I think now we have a perfect and efficient phase 1 factory, which should supply us all the parts we need to complete phase 1. Yep, it's going up. Yeah, looks good. 49.50. Alright. All the parts are in the elevator. Now let's press the button. But where is the button? There's nothing here. No button here. Huh. I wonder. Nope. Should be something at the elevator maybe. I saw something earlier. Let's check it out. Ah, there you go. We have a lever here. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. And let's send it away.
Welcome to the Project
is it,
Assembly
Ada?
Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
So we get to build more stuff and continue to face from. So let's end this and enjoy the animation. Do we have any? Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright everyone, so that was it for this episode. I'm gonna leave you out here and watch the full animation, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.